For the past 5 years, we've watched one of the most aggressive housing bubbles in modern U.S. history. And now, that bubble is bursting. But not in California, not in New York. It's happening in Florida, the unstoppable state, the pandemic-era darling of the housing boom. Now, it's ground zero for Housing Crash 2.0. You've seen the headlines. Even the New York Times is calling it a full-blown housing crisis. But what's unfolding beneath the surface goes far deeper than what most are reporting. As we head into the winter of 2025, Florida's real estate market, especially its once red-hot condo sector, isn't just cooling, it's imploding. And the scariest part? The real damage isn't even reflected in the data, yet. This is the untold story of how Florida's condo empire became the flashing red warning sign for America's next real estate collapse. Let's start with the data, because the numbers don't lie. In the past 12 months alone, Florida condo prices have dropped over 6%, twice the rate of decline seen in single-family homes. In South Florida, sales are down more than 20%, and a staggering 92% of condo markets across the state are still sliding. This isn't a market correction. It's a structural breakdown of a system that was never built to last. Inventory is piling up, listings are sitting longer, sellers are slashing prices. Even in luxury markets like Naples, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami, bidding wars have vanished. And once properties stop moving, it's not a soft landing. It's a stall. And in real estate, a stall is the first step toward a crash. So what's behind this collapse? 2 simple words: cost pressure. After the Surfside condo collapse in 2021, Florida passed sweeping reforms, requiring older buildings to undergo rigorous inspections and fund massive reserves for future repairs. Necessary? Absolutely. But these well-meaning laws created a financial time bomb. HOA fees have doubled or tripled in some buildings. Insurance premiums have gone through the roof, some rising 300% in just 2 years. And special assessments? They're dropping like hammers, leaving owners on the hook for tens of thousands they never budgeted for. In many complexes, monthly condo fees have soared from $400 to over $1,200. Banks are now refusing to finance purchases in non-compliant buildings. Buyers see the red flags, and they walk away. This is how a bubble bursts, not in an instant, but from the inside out. Let's zoom in on Punta Gorda, a once sleepy Gulf Coast town, now ground zero for Florida's condo collapse. According to Zillow, average condo prices there are down 26% from their 2022 peak. But on the ground, it's much worse. Take a cluster of 7 nearly identical condos that sold for $839,000 at the height of the frenzy. For months they sat unsold, price cuts stacking one after another. Finally, in September 2025, the first unit closed for $500,000. That's a 40% price crash, not a correction, not a dip, a full-scale meltdown. Compared to pre-pandemic 2019 prices, that unit is still down 10%, and the remaining 6 units? Still sitting, still sinking. This isn't a fluke, it's a systemic unraveling. Some will blame the weather. Hurricanes? Insurance risk? Just bad luck, they say. But Florida's always had storms. Punta Gorda alone has been inside or near a hurricane cone 65 times in the past 150 years. It survived Hurricane Charlie in 2004, Irma in 2017, and bounced back. So no, this isn't about climate. This is about economics colliding with delayed reality. There was too much leverage, too many short-term investors, too many people believing the market could only go up. Now even cash buyers, the ones who never blink, are stepping back, waiting for the true bottom. What's coming next may be even more dangerous. Many condo associations are nearing bankruptcy, unable to fund state-mandated repairs. Owners, overwhelmed by assessments and unaffordable fees, are walking away from their units. Lenders are pulling back. Developers are canceling projects. Financing is drying up. In cities like Cape Coral and Fort Myers, 8% of homeowners are now underwater. the highest rate in the country. Entire neighborhoods have gone silent. And the for sale signs that once symbolized prosperity? Now they look like warning labels. This isn't like a hurricane you rebuild from. This is a slow-motion financial erosion. Florida's condo collapse is more than a regional crisis. It's the canary in the coal mine for the entire U.S. housing market. Because if the boom state, with all its demand, retirees, and cash buyers, can break, any state can. This isn't just about condos, it's about confidence. And confidence is the only thing propping up this over-leveraged housing system. Across the country, interest rates are high, debt levels are surging, insurance, taxes, and maintenance costs are squeezing homeowners nationwide. If Florida's affordability is collapsing, yours could be next. Now, before you click away thinking this is all doom and gloom, understand this. Crashes create openings. This is how fortunes are made and lost. In every downturn, there's a short window where panic sellers exit and smart money enters. Right now in Florida, we're seeing distressed listings, tax liens, bank-owned foreclosures, deep discount off-market deals. The buyers who act early with patience and strategy will own the next cycle. As Warren Buffett famously said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Well, Florida is fearful. The Florida condo crash isn't just a local story. It's a national wake-up call. Condos that sold for $800,000 are now worth $500,000 or less. Single-family homes are selling for half of what they did just 18 months ago. And entire communities are bracing for the next insurance bill that could tip them over the edge. This isn't a blip. This is Crash 2.0, a reset of America's favorite housing playground. So the real question isn't if Florida will recover. It's who will still be standing when it does. If this breakdown helped you see the bigger picture, smash that like button, drop a comment below with your thoughts or experiences, like and subscribe for more deep dives. Here at BuzzFrame, we don't just chase headlines, we uncover what's really happening behind them. already unraveling. The night before, a new hurricane warning flashed across South Florida's coastline. It wasn't even a major storm yet, just a Category 1 forming off the Bahamas. But within hours, lenders froze funding on every pending real estate deal from Miami to Palm Beach. Insurance companies issued blanket moratoriums, no new policies, no renewals, no exceptions. Hundreds of millions in transactions were suddenly stuck in limbo. By dawn, the headlines were brutal. Florida housing market on lockdown. State insurer on edge. Citizens may trigger emergency assessments. And that's when the governor walked in. Reporters packed the briefing room. Questions flew faster than he could answer. How many deals are frozen? What's your plan for homeowners with no coverage? Can citizens survive another storm season? At first, DeSantis stayed calm, measured, firm, but the tone changed when a reporter mentioned the words market collapse. He gripped the podium tighter, voice rising. Florida's strong. The fundamentals are solid. What's happening is temporary panic, not reality. He snapped at a follow-up, calling the press alarmists and accusing out-of-state investors of sabotaging confidence. Behind him, staffers exchanged uneasy glances. The cameras kept rolling. His voice grew louder, sharper, angrier. He jabbed his finger at the crowd. We're not in a crisis. Stop saying we're in a crisis. The clip hit social media within minutes. By nightfall, it had over 2 million views under one headline. Governor loses it over market crash. Meanwhile, the numbers told a colder story. Pending condo sales had dropped 25% in just 1 month. Inventory was at a 5-year high, and insurance moratoriums across the state had frozen nearly $300 million in property deals overnight. For Floridians watching at home, it wasn't just a political outburst, it was confirmation of what they already feared. If the man in charge was losing his cool, maybe the state really was in trouble. And the next wave of fallout was already building, because as the governor fought the headlines, the human cost was about to hit home. While politicians argued and reporters hunted for sound bites, the people actually living through it were losing everything. Across Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach, homeowners opened their mailboxes to find letters that felt like eviction notices. Special assessments, $40,000, $60,000, even $90,000 per unit. Condo boards cited mandatory structural repairs and insurance recalculations. For many retirees, that wasn't just an inconvenience, it was financial death. Diane Foster, a 71-year-old teacher who bought her 2-bedroom condo in Hollywood back in 2005, said her monthly dues had jumped from $800 to $2,100 in less than a year. I can't sleep, she told a local reporter. I worked my whole life to retire here, and now I'm being priced out of my own home. And she's not alone. All across South Florida, residents on fixed incomes are cashing out retirement accounts or taking second mortgages just to cover insurance and repair bills. Some buildings, overwhelmed by the costs, have started talking about termination sales, selling the entire property to developers for pennies on the dollar just to walk away from the debt. Meanwhile, younger families who stretched to buy during the boom are now trapped in units worth less than they owe. Their savings are gone, their insurance premiums are crushing, and their Florida dream has turned into a never-ending bill. But perhaps the cruelest twist is for those trying to sell. Buyers won't touch buildings with unresolved inspections or sky-high dues. Banks refuse to lend, insurers won't cover, and realtors whisper the phrase that's become South Florida's new curse word: blacklisted. Entire buildings, blacklisted. No financing, no coverage, no escape. And while residents fight to stay afloat, the ripple effects keep spreading. Local contractors are overwhelmed, charging premium prices for mandatory repairs. HOAs are taking out high-interest loans just to meet deadlines. Insurance brokers are turning people away because there's literally nothing left to sell. By late 2025, some Floridians started leaving altogether, packing their lives into moving trucks and heading north to Georgia, Tennessee, or Texas. It's a quiet migration born not of adventure, but of exhaustion. And as more for sale signs appeared where palm trees once symbolized success, one uncomfortable truth became impossible to ignore. This wasn't just a housing crash, it was a social one, a slow-motion unraveling of a dream sold on freedom, sunshine, and affordability, now replaced by debt, heat, and fear. By the end of 2025, Florida's once golden skyline looked very different. The cranes were still there, but many stood frozen, half-finished. Construction sites went silent. Developers pulled funding. And the dream that had defined the Sunshine State's boom was now buried under rising insurance bills and stacks of foreclosure notices. Economists called it a market correction. Homeowners called it betrayal. Because for the people on the ground, this wasn't numbers on a chart. It was their savings, their stability, their peace of mind. Governor DeSantis scrambled to project confidence. He announced new reforms, extended condo inspection deadlines, property tax credits, and temporary relief for insurance premiums. He promised stability and resilience, but even as he spoke, analysts warned the problem had already outgrown politics. Florida's entire housing ecosystem, insurance, lending, development, and infrastructure, had become structurally fragile. A single hurricane, experts warned, could trigger an economic chain reaction. One storm, one direct hit, and the state-run Citizens Insurance Fund could implode, leaving millions of Floridians paying hurricane taxes just to keep the system alive. And while officials argued over risk models and policy caps, real people were making choices no one should have to make. Sell now at a loss, or stay and drown in costs. Keep the lights on, or keep the insurance active. Work another job, or lose the home you built your life around. The ripple effects are spreading beyond Florida. Other coastal states, Texas, Louisiana, even parts of the Carolinas, are starting to see the same warning signs. Inflated markets, aging buildings, and insurers quietly backing out. Economists now call it the Florida effect. But beneath the politics, the headlines, and the panic, there's a deeper story, one about human nature. When times are good, we ignore the cracks. We call risk opportunity. We call luck leadership. And we tell ourselves the sun will always shine. But paradise doesn't last forever. And Florida's condo crash is proof that even the brightest dreams can sink under their own weight. Because the real question now isn't whether the market can recover. It's whether the people who built it still believe in the dream. This was Florida's rise and reckoning, and the storm hasn't even hit yet.